On we go to the first round of the playoffs after we complete the play-in games. The first round starts Saturday. Lakers play come Sunday. Clippers play on Sunday too. Lakers, Memphis. It's going to be a hell of a series. Lakers did not win that game against Minnesota. Minnesota gave them that game.
Yeah.
How do you blow the kind of lead Minnesota blew? How do you commit 24 turnovers in a game? So the Lakers are feeling good about themselves. They're in the playoffs, but they got to go to Memphis in a best-of-7 series. Memphis has got Ja Morant, but there's more than just him. They got a pile of athletes, and Memphis pushes the ball up the floor. Nobody's talking about Dylan Brooks. Nobody's talking about Desmond Baines. Nobody's talking about the other guys around Morant. They got 3 different guys averaging 20 points plus per game, and they got the best three-point shooter in the league, the ex-Clipper, Luke Kennard. There's a ton of firepower on that Memphis team, and they play with their hair on fire, at least at home. Mm-hmm. This is going to be a huge challenge. Now, I grant you, the Lakers got LeBron, and the Lakers got Anthony Davis. I don't know what after that the Lakers have. I sat there and I watched D'Angelo Russell go 1 for 9. In the most critical game of the season, go for 1 for 9 and have no clue.
Yeah.
Austin Reeves gives you everything he's got. He's the grinder and a banger. The rest of the bench, to me, is really, really iffy. I think the Lakers have a depth problem. And I think the intangible thing is the Lakers go to Memphis. Those old dogs, the King and AD, they play a lot of minutes. In a 7-game series, how is their body going to hold up in a 7-game series when you play every other day and you play the kind of minutes LeBron and Anthony Davis play and produce with? I have no doubt the superstars are going to play well. Is there enough firepower around them to help them? And can an older team hold up against this Memphis team that just goes up and down the floor? So that's where the Lakers are. The Clippers got Kawhi. They got 3-point shooters. And they got 2 centers that are playing really well. There will be no Paul George sighting in the Clipper-Phoenix Suns series. Of course, the Devin Booker issue is a big issue for Phoenix. They're a different team without his firepower, and he's out. Now, they do get Kevin Durant back. How long? How many minutes? How productive can Kevin Durant be, considering he's been out for such an extended period of time with his latest physical malady, the calf? Phoenix is obviously playing really hard. Phoenix at home plays really, really well. Phoenix can be a really dangerous NBA basketball team. I just, what are they going to get? What's Phoenix going to get out of Ayton, the center? He can be dominant, and then he disappears for large chunks of time. He's not on the conversation now about the greatness. You got Chris Paul, CP3. He's there. There's no doubt that in given games and given series, he can damage you, but can he do it night to night to night in a 7-game series? Cam Payne, pretty good player. If he's hot, if his shot is falling, Cameron Payne's a very dangerous dude. I just think you got the stars, Durant versus Kawhi, but the support talent is going to be the difference. If the Clippers can hit threes, and they've shown in certain games that, they can sink 23-point shots. If that happens, then the Clippers win this series. If these guys go away and Kawhi has to do it by himself, I'm not sure he can. So your take, Lakers, Memphis. Your take, Clippers, Suns.
Well, again, I was shocked what happened in that Laker game. I mean, I thought for sure they were going to blow it. And, it all, and even at the very end, when AD made that foul with 0.1 seconds, it seemed like they were doing everything they could to let it slip through their fingers. But now they go to Memphis, and Ja Morant, I mean, he's getting in more trouble. I was reading more about a lawsuit that he's involved with a 17-year-old kid. And I haven't even really dove into that. So there's still drama around that program. So we'll see. I mean, you got to figure Memphis is going to be heavily favored there. And then when you talk about the Suns, remember when we traded for Durant, we were like, holy moly. I mean, this is a team that is built to go deep. But yeah, injuries, maybe some other things going on. I mean, so this might be a more interesting series than it really appears on paper, because the Clippers are on the rise right now, and I think they could maybe make some damage.
I like Tyronn Lue as a coach. I think he, going head-to-head with Monty Williams is going to be fascinating because I think Monty's done a good job controlling the egos and making everything come together in Phoenix. And I think that's going to be a really good series. Both could go best of seven. I just don't know about the Lakers' ability of their lead dogs to be able to do it 7 times in like a 14-day window because they play so many minutes and they have to play so hard to make that thing competitive. Next question.